Hello, everybody. The big dog. So I'm up in my warehouse. I got a lot of stuff to run through. I picked up in the past 2 weeks or so. I went to an auction last night. Had all this GI Joe stuff. This is the Night Raven here. It does got some good pieces on it. The little guy's got his missiles. He looks in really good shape. Has the back landing gear. The front landing gear is missing. So that was okay pickup. And this is another piece. All the landing gears here on this guy. The cockpit piece when it drops down. I just had it down. And the seat and stuff in there is in there. It is missing the top wings. I do have a box of parts. I think I have the Night Raven, one of the wings. Maybe a landing gear for that. I don't know for sure. This is the Mamba. I don't have no parts for this. It does have the back fins. It does work. It's got the canopy. So, parts piece, it's got one missile. It's pretty good. So a lot of these, like I said, these are not complete at all, but they definitely have a lot of good parts on it. Got this piece. I think it's a couple missiles in there, the guns and stuff. Not too bad of shape. It does have its wheels for the most part. Bear with me. Then this piece here, it's like a hovercraft kind of thing. It's got all 4 guns. I'm sure it's missing pieces. It's missing weapons and stuff. Then this guy I thought was pretty cool. I've never seen this piece. It's newer. It's got all its wheels. It's got its bubble. It's got a strap down seat. So it's got its main gun. So I don't know what that is. I don't even know what it's called. But it's a cool piece. This is G.I. Joe's little tank. It is missing the cover for the motor engine cover. All in all, not too bad of shape. One track keeps falling off because the little hook in there is broke. They always break. So, bear with me, guys. Gals, if you're watching. The Battle Force. I think it's a G.I. Joe piece. I'm not sure. And then this. It's got both of the tanks, satellite, gun on top. Not in bad shape. The light bar's there. This little tank was in the box. Or not tank, little gun. The wheels are busted off of it. But cool piece. This sits fine on the ground, so if you needed to use it for something, you can make it work. This is the mobile command center. I've had one of these in the past. Mine was like 98% complete. This one is just parts and pieces. Mainly most of the money is in the guns and stuff and all the intricate little pieces here. So it's just a parts piece. There's more stuff inside as far as like some of the guns and cabinets and doors and things like that. But for the most part, this is definitely a parts piece. So I got the wheels, the tank track somewhere. The one came with it. I think I have a set of 4. I have to look and see. But where they mount down on the bottom, down here on the bottom, a lot of it's broken. So you might be able to get 1 or 2 on there, but you're not getting on unless you glue them on. And that's if you want to do that. So what else came in that G.I. Joe stuff? This puzzle. I was told that it is complete. I don't take no one's word for it on puzzles. I like to take them apart and check on myself. But all in all, this is 1982. So I want to take it apart and check it. I have 2 G.I. Joe puzzles now. The other one is complete. This one I want to check and make sure. In that same lot came this comic book. It's a reissue of the Flash comic #1. I looked that up. One worse shape than this, selling for like $15. But I know with comic books, it's hit or miss, so we'll see what we can get out of it. So at the auction, I bought another lot of stuff. And I got stuff given to me, and then I bought some different things. So this is the last thing I bought. This is 2000 Pokemon Series 3 collector marbles. It is complete. It does have all the actual the power marbles in there. There's 2 in every pouch. And this is complete, except someone cut the card. I went through all the marbles there, all the power marbles. There's only 2. They're both there. Comes with 10 marbles. If this was not cut, this would be like $65. The bags are selling for like $10, $15 just for that bag. But I don't know. We'll see what we'll get out of it. Now this is kind of cool. This is $19.99. It's kind of like a Polly Pocket or Mighty Max little handheld playset. This is sealed in really good sealed conditions. The seal's not coming off at all, but the card itself is a little warped, a little wonky. But all in all, not too bad. These sell up anywhere between $75 and up, so that's kind of cool. That was a nice purchase. So another thing I bought at the auction was a box lot. In the box lot, I got a lot of different things. So let's get into what I got. See if I can slide this out of the way. So I bid on this box because it had some small little wrestlers, some Terminator figures, a knockoff Terminator figure, knockoff He-Man figure up there. Had these cards, these Star Wars pieces, 90s stuff. So we have this one here, which is the Brute Donker. I don't even know. These names are weird. So we'll just let you read them yourself. Have Yoda, which I had tons of these. A lot of people that like these Yodas because they take the parts that they need and put with their old one until they find the actual old one. So these guys, they sell pretty good. There's Lando. This little box, Yoda box. Darth Vader on one side, Yoda on the other when you look at it. I got 2 of those. There's 3 loose figures, which I have a figure of Star Wars, so what I'll do is I'll put these in my figures. Chewbacca's relatives. There's Luke. There's this X-Men Special Metallic Edition. It's got a steel Wolverine figure. Then there's Maverick and Trevor. It's a KB, America's Toy Store. KB, I miss KB. So also these figures here, these are from the 97. They're Sunny. She's a hot mess nowadays. And out of jail. There's Fruit. Damn. I do have a couple other figures from this series. Can't remember what ones I have, but I have a few others. With that came this Stone Cold cards. There's a couple in there. This is the Nintendo 64 book for the game. WCW v NWO versus NWO. Excuse me. This is the Simpsons movie. Oh, excuse me. This is sealed. Never out of there. I already have a copy of that, so I don't need it. These weird looking horseshoes are in there. I don't know if that's a game or what it is. So, like I said, these are the Terminator figures. I have a box of these. This is like a knockoff Terminator. I don't know what it is. Or it's another line, maybe. I don't know. This is that knockoff He-Man figure. It's a little play set. I can't get it open. Give me a second. There it is. So it's a little steel cage match thing with a ring. It's only got Sting in it. I'm sure there's another character I should go with this, but I don't have it. It's just kind of cool. These little wrestlers, I have Bret Hart. That's Andre's favorite. Then there's Vader, Shawn Michaels, Sid Vicious. I liked him. This is Ahmed Johnson. Different series in Yokozuna. Got these little sports figures. I don't do a lot with these, but what I do is I got a bag that I put these in, and I sell them off as one thing. This car was in there. The New Age Outlaws. Ugly ass car. But that was in there. There's 3 watches was in there. Power Rangers, which is really cool. Inspector Gadget. And another Inspector Gadget, but this one's like actually sealed in its case. So that was in a lot that I bought. All this stuff was in one lot. All the Star Wars stuff was in a lot. The Pokemon stuff was a lot. Or not Star Wars stuff, G.I. Joe stuff. Oh, this was in this lot too. Just Coca-Cola cards. People buy decks of cards. It's crazy. So let's get into this stuff over here. So I go up to, like I said, Columbus a lot. I got a buddy up there named Kenny. He always sets up early. And I buy stuff from him. So he had this there. Bionicle piece. He is complete. Got a couple Lego people. I don't know what I did with my other. I had one more. I don't know what it went. But I have this Cheetah Girl. And this, I thought it was Indiana Jones, but I don't know who he is. So I bought that from Kenny. This was also on his table. I just like it because it's a boar. He's really weird. Kind of cool. Mechanical looking thing. Picked up this Rubik's Cube for $0.25. Always pick them up when I see them. When I'm sitting, waiting to get in line or something. I like playing games like that in the car. Going to RetroCon. This is General Lee. There's the Dukes are going to be there. Bo, Luke, and Daisy are going to be out there signing autographs. So if you want to go to RetroCon, look into it on Facebook. You'll find links to it. You get the dates, all that stuff. So these are the wrist rockets. The car, the police car, and the General Lee. So I picked all 3 of these up for a good price off my buddy Kenny. So I picked this up at the Blackwall Baja Breaker van. I like it because it is the economy. Excuse me. They kind of made this like the 18, so kind of neat. Doria, which is one of my favorite cars. This is a red line. Not in bad shape. The wheels are in great shape. It rolls good. I mean, of course, the chrome needs to be buffed out or whatever. But then the paint's wore off a little bit, but not a bad shape for that. While I was there, my buddy Mel, I bought this off him. It's a G2 long haul and a couple of mask figures with a helmet. Picked up this Volkswagen bus. I have my local thrift store. I picked these up. Spider-Man and Buzz Lightyear. Every time I get a buzz, I sell them. Just everybody likes them. I picked up this Snoopy Ketchum tackle box. Pretty cool. My girl likes these. Anything Snoopy she loves. Picked up these 2 monster trucks for 50 cents a piece. I collect monster trucks. Picked this up. This is a Jurassic Park Jeep. So, while I was up there Sunday, my buddy Bert from Scrap Farm. If you ain't never checked out Scrap Farm, check him out. He's a good dude. Does a lot of stuff. He trash picks. He just does fixing stuff, like working on cars. He does all stuff. Pretty good guy. So check him out. He always gets me stuff if he sees it. So I wound up picking up 3 of these Walmart trucks. I didn't want these. He basically forced me to buy them. So I bought them. I gave one to my son. He actually unloads trucks at Walmart. So I told him, I said, Walmart card, they want you to unload a truck, and I threw one at him. I ain't gonna tell you what he told me, but I thought it was kind of funny. So Bert brought me over boxes of stuff, and I started buying stuff. Then he just started leaving stuff on my table. So it was like, he left me this little set here, this 9-piece beach truck set. Some Imaginext stuff was in a box that I bought for a couple $. The box had all kind of figures in it, and it came with a cannon. He did come over and give me these, because like I said, I collect monster trucks. I do not have the Mystery Machine or this Scooby. I have another Scooby. It's a little different. But this one's kind of cool. I bought a box of stuff. This was in it. These 55s are in there. This newer Ninja Turtle piece was in there. And then this robot's kind of neat. I don't know what he's from. I thought he was cool. So let's back up to Saturday. Saturday I sold at another flea market. And a buddy of mine told me about this website, and I didn't get a chance to get on it, so he wound up buying stuff. And so I buy Stompers a lot because I have a Stomper person. And then I try to work on them to get them working if I can. If I'm not, I just go by what the value of the bodies is. And then I just add in maybe the bottom because how complete it is and stuff like that. And then I make up my price. So there's 3 Rough Riders here. Got this Bronco. I did get this one working. This one runs. This one I have not got running. Haven't even tried. This one I haven't tried. I will. I just ran out of time. So this here is a Stomper. Now what they did is Stompers, when they first came out, they had clips in the front on the Subarus. See how that clip is on the front? Then one on the back up under there. These broke off all the time. And then once they broke off, you couldn't keep the top on there. So they came out with these ones where they made, I don't know if you can see them little grooves down in there on the side there, right in this area. And they started clipping them in from the side. So this is the body from the front because it has the little grooves there. And this is something that grabs from the side. This does not go together, but this Blazer, just the top is pretty desirable. The hook's not broken. I went through some of these. The wires are busted on them. I do get the light to come on this, but I can't get it to run because the wires are broke. So I can't hold the wire and that. So there's 2 that have broken wires. So I just got to see if I can get someone to help me solder these back on. Once I solder them back on, then I can try to get them to run and go from there. So I said these 3 are Rough Riders. This is a Stomper. These are one of the first edition Stompers because, like I said, the way that the clips are. This color is desirable because it's more of an orangey color, but the chrome's coming off around the headlight here. So, and when I first got these, the tires were mixed match. I had 1 hard one and 3 soft ones. So I took all the soft ones off, and I had 3 extra hard ones I put on here. And also this one had 4 soft tires, but they were rounded. It just looked like just a round donut. There was hardly any teeth on it. But I had the 3 off of that and an extra one. So I was able to put the soft ones on this. Now this is Dodge Power Wagon. I just sold one of these. And then this is a Ford Bronco, missing the front end. Out of these Stompers, 2 of them have broken wires, and I haven't messed with the other 2 because I was getting frustrated. But that's another day. I'll work on them sometime. So that's going to do it for this stuff. Now we're going to switch back into the auction. So at the auction, last year I was at the campground a lot. This year not so much, but my cousin's been having parties, so these games get played and stuff. So someone made these dice. They're 4x4. They're starting to crack a little bit, but I'm going to see if I put an epoxy in there and clamp it closed as best as I can. Try to see if I can get them to stay together a little bit longer. But a whole set of dice, which was kind of cool. They did a good job on these. Also, it's kind of like the ring toss game, but you do it with bean bags. So there's 4 red bags. They're faded, but they're supposed to be red. And 4 blue bags. Again, faded. And then, I don't know how this actually works, but it's a toss game. So while I was there, a lady hit me up. She said, Brian, I just want all this stuff. I don't want it. I only want one thing out of here, and you can have anything else you want. So I got a box of older books, but this was in the bottom of it. It's a Hello Kitty tablet holder. This is kind of cool. 3 generations of hip hop united. And it actually has Ice-T, Grandmaster Caz, and I don't even know who else is in there. But it's a DVD. It comes in a nice case right here. These pictures caught my eye because I was in the service in the Navy, so these old pictures really caught my eye. Going in the workshop, these ships. 757. Just the bridge to get on it. So up to one of the channels. So I thought them pictures were kind of neat. This old Sportsman's Illustrated was cool. Durant overwhelms Palomino. So I thought that was good. And then these books. George's Halloween. Georgie and the Robbers. That's kind of interesting. The Haunted Spy. Another Haunted Spy. The Pumpkin Smasher. The Cat at Night. The Ghost Witch and the Goblin. Witch on a Motorcycle. Wednesday Witch. Scary Harry Fun Book. The Witchy Broom. Spooky Tricks. Blue Nose Witch. Goblins and Ghosts. So what? Rabbit, Skunk, and the Scary Rock. Some of the crap they come up with. Robin and Skunk and Spooks. The Witch Next Door. A Witch's Christmas. Witch's Vacation. The Witch, the Cat, and the Baseball Bat. One Dark Night. Dory and the Blue Witch. Dory and the Blue Witch. Candy Witch. The Marshmallow Ghost. Funny Bones. Trick or Treat. And How Spider Saved Halloween. So that was basically given to me. This too. This cabinet I thought was neat. It's a hand-built cabinet. It had shot glasses in it. And this one has a bunch of old carving tools, picks, a little sifter, another pick, ice pick. But it's kind of neat. So I thought that was cool. What else did I buy? Oh, I bought these too. I bought a whole case of these. These are Media Bridge, the earphones with a universal capability, hands-free calling, so it hooks into your Bluetooth. You can use it on laptops, game systems, everything. I looked these up. They sell for about $28 online, 25 to 28. And I got a whole case of them. So how many I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 12 of them in this case. So I bought that. Something else that I bought a while ago. Bear with me. Matter of fact, I don't know if I'm going to make it. So I'll get into this to another day, maybe tomorrow. So that's going to do it for this video. Rate, subscribe, hit that like button. To the next one. Big Dog's out. Everybody be safe.